Hello students. In this video, we'll be solving a question again from Unit 11, Advances in Biotechnology. So the question for this video is, the following figure shows the decomposition of selected plant litter constituents. So what we can see from the graph is that we have time on x-axis, that is in years, and on the y-axis we have percentage weight remaining, which means that if at the time of the littering, if the 100% product is there, then after a certain year passes, how much of it is still remaining as undegraded. So here we have four lines for four different plant products, and from this we have to guess which one is which product. So our options are option 1, A is lignin, B is phenols, C is sugars, and D is cellulose. Option 2, A is phenols, B is for lignin, C is cellulose, and D is sugars. Option 3 is A is cellulose, B is lignin, C is sugars, and D is phenols. Option 4 is A is cellulose, B is phenols, C is lignins, and D is sugars. So first we'll take a look at all of these four compounds and see if we can determine the answer from their properties. So starting with sugars, so they are the primary food source for most of the microorganisms present in the soil. So they will be easiest to digest and to be degraded. And so in our graph, they should be the line D, that is the quickest to be degraded. Now coming to cellulose. So cellulose is a linear polymer of glucose. So it will still be easier to digest. And in our graph, it should fit with a line C. Now phenols. So they are resistant to degradation because of their cyclic nature, and in our graph they should correspond with line B, and in the end lignin. So lignins are complex polymers of phenolic compounds, and they are structured in such a way that it makes them difficult to degrade by the microorganisms and fungi. And they would correspond to line A in our graph. Now, again, looking at the question, so we know that lignin is the most difficult to degrade. So, as even as time passes, more of it will remain as it is. So, it will correspond to A. So, we have to look at the answers which have lignin as A. So, we have option 1 that has lignin as A, and the another important thing that we know is that the line D is for sugars, as they will be the quickest to get degraded, and there are two such options which have D as sugars, that is option 2 and option 4. So this creates an issue that ideally there should be an option that has A as lignin and D as sugars, but we don't have that. Now, since lignin is the most difficult to degrade, if you are presented with such a questions, then I think you should go with the option A, option 1. And if you are presented with such a question, it happens very regularly in CSR exams that sometimes there are no correct answers. And what happens is that Either they'll decide that yes, according to us, option one is correct, or they will just scrape the question and you will be given marks even if you have ticked any of the answers. But my advice will be that if you are in doubt, skip the question for the time being, because you get options in the CSIR. Like for option B, you have to only tick attempt 35 out of 50 questions, and in section C, you have to attend only 25 out of 75 questions. So, if you are not sure about the right answer, then let those questions be for the time being, and you should first attempt all the questions where you are 100% sure about the answer, because all of these exams have negative markings. So if you are just going on a hunch or just guessing, then it will cost you. And many a times people miss the cutoff by 1 or 2 marks, and it may be possible that if they would not have attempted a few wrong questions, then they would have made the cutoff. So keep this thing in mind. Always go for the questions where you are 100% sure. And if you still have some questions left to be attempted, then you can give a try to such questions. So if you like the video, like it, share it with your friends who are preparing for such exams. Also, if you are visiting my channel for the first time, then do subscribe. I try to post such educational videos daily. Thank you for watching.